plant-based isn't always as easy as everyone says that it is. And in today's video, I want to share with you some of the personal challenges that I went through on my plant-based journey and how I overcame them. So plant-based isn't something that you generally get right the first time. It takes a lot of trial and error and a lot of adapting to find something that works for you. But in between that time of making it work for you and just starting, there can be a lot of stress and overwhelm and even questioning if plant-based is right for you. So in today's video, I want to share my biggest challenges going plant-based and how I overcame them. So by far the biggest challenge that I faced in the very beginning was going from paleo to plant-based. So if you're unfamiliar with paleo, it's very similar to keto where you're eating a large amount of protein and very little carbs. So for me, going plant-based was really radically different than the way that I was eating for the past couple years, and it was really scary, and it was really hard to look at my plate and not see a large portion of protein on there. So actually one of the things that I had to do to overcome it in the very beginning was I would make patties of chickpeas or lentils so that way it would look like I would have like a chicken cutlet on my plate or like some steak tips on my plate. It was just something that I had to do to get creative, to kind of overcome that mental hurdle, to really get myself used to eating more carbs again. So the second challenge that I faced was actually learning how to cook plant-based, because it's very different when vegetables are a small portion of your meal to when they're the main portion of your meal. So cooking plant-based can be a whole new skill set in itself, and it can be a steep learning curve if you're not used to making vegetables the star of your meals. And one of the best pieces of advice that I can give you is to focus on simple recipes. So simple recipes allow you to build your confidence cooking, allow you to really get creative and to have fun without the worry that, you're gonna screw up the recipe or that it's too complicated for you. So really stick with those simple recipes in the beginning, and then you can expand to more complicated ones once your cooking confidence is up. So another challenge that I faced a little bit later in my journey was really how to integrate plant-based into the rest of my life. So I had the cooking down, I had the food down, but I felt like plant-based was kind of all the way over here. Like I was doing my plant-based thing, but then that didn't really fit into the rest of my life and how I really wanted it to be a part of my life. So I really started focusing on how do I really create a plant-based lifestyle that's me, that allows me to live life on my terms, that gives me more freedom and more flexibility and really just a lot of flow in my life, as opposed to having different parts of myself that are kind of segmented. And one of the best ways to integrate plant-based into your life is to focus on a central result, a goal that you want to accomplish by going plant-based and creating habits that intertwine with your diet around that. So these could be things like working out, gardening, really bringing plant-based into different areas of your life so that way they support each other to create that result that you really want. And if you want to go deeper on this topic with me, you can actually sign up for my program where I show you exactly how to do this in depth, so that way you can start having more freedom, more flexibility, and really live life on your terms. So I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, let me know in the comments below. And if you're looking to make plant-based work for you, you can sign up for my program where I show you exactly how to create a plant-based lifestyle that gives you more freedom and flexibility. So you can find a link to that in the description and in the comments below, and I will see you next time.